Hi, wake up, yes, yes, yes. No. Well, both have claimed victory in a very Japanese sort of way. They've said that they thank the public for the mandate that they've been given. It's very obvious from the more reliable quick exit polls that Mr. Widodo has won with about somewhere between 52 and 53% of the vote. But there is a real threat that Mr. Prabowo's camp will try to force recounts and endless challenges. And people are very, very attentive to that. And there's already a groundswell of people on the streets ready to defend democracy. So I think that it won't come to anything very dramatic, but there's a real possibility that the challenges will be significant.
It was interesting that Mr. Widodo really tried to take the high road, almost a naive thing, and really a winning strategy in most democracies. Did it backfire?
I don't think it did ultimately. I think ultimately he believed in the common sense of the electorate. And as I say, they are much more sophisticated than most of the Jakarta elite know. Now, Mr. Widodo is a product of the post-Suharto reform generation. He came up as a small-town mayor, graduated to the national stage as governor of Jakarta, but he's still much, much more attached to the grassroots than Mr. Prabowo has ever been. Mr. Prabowo came up through the military, very popular with his own soldiers, rather unpopular with other major members of the military. He was, in fact, dismissed from his military position. He's very much part of the elite. His brother is a multi-millionaire. He's very out of touch with most Indonesians. So I think that Mr. Widodo's faith, and as you say, he seemed rather naive, but everything's going to come in the end. I think he was vindicated.
And some historical amnesia, if you like, when it came to his opponent and his controversial history. I wanted to get one last thought from you. Indonesia, when you look at it, it's really like so many countries, the creation of colonialism. You've got hundreds of distinct cultures and societies, ethnicities, languages, brought together under the Dutch umbrella. It's done pretty well, really, hasn't it, to hold it all together?
remarkably well, and it's held together largely because of this tolerance and because everyone gets on with their lives and there's sort of a muddling through. Mr. Widodo, I think, is very comfortable with that muddling through. He wants to get down and fix the bureaucracy, but he's not going to sweat the great details of the national vision. And I think that will probably do very well for the country.
It's interesting. A lot of challenges ahead to things like education, radical Islam, plenty of other things we could talk about. We're out of time, though, Elizabeth Basani. Thanks so much. Fascinating book, Indonesia, etc. Thanks so much. Indonesia also wrestling with a major environmental issue, vanishing rainforests. Indonesia is surpassing Brazil as the #1 destroyer of primary forests on the planet. Tomorrow, as we said, Christiane will bring you her exclusive interview with the president of Brazil. Meanwhile, imagine if, I'm going to show you now, an ocean of filth. Imagine if that right there is your only source of drinking water. Well, for millions of Indonesians, it is. We're going to take you there, down one of the most polluted rivers on Earth. We come back.
What is beauty? Is it a view that's been waiting for you for centuries? A setting that gives you goosebumps when you see it for the first time? Is it a heart that stops you in your tracks and leaves you? Some people spend their whole lives looking for it. But you don't get to want to. Suddenly you find yourself in a place where true beauty isn't something you ever see. Because when you leave South Africa, you'll reconsider what you think.
Omega Lady Magic.
Are you mine?
When it comes to the competitive world of casino resorts, in China's gambling mecca, Lyndon Chen is among those at the top. As Chief Operating Officer and an Executive Director of Wynn Resorts Macau, she's been counted among the highest paid female executives in the corporate world. Forbes magazine also ranked her among Asia's power businesswomen. But it wasn't until Chen took on Wynn Macau that the limelight found her. Now, Vegas was a much more mature market than Macau, so there must be unique challenges to being a top manager here.
Different. Vegas, I think, like you said, is mature, so it's about creating something even more to the next level.
Here in the dark, I feel electric. It sends my skin is wearing away. I am pure, I am criminal, but I feel alive here in my heart again.
Final thought tonight. Imagine a world where a source of life has become a cesspool of filth and disease. The Citarum River is one of the most polluted in Indonesia, if not the world. 30 million people rely on it for their lives and their livelihoods. It provides 80% of Jakarta's drinking water. Before it reaches the city, the water is purified, but for the locals along the way, the textile factories that keep them employed also dump industrial waste along with human waste and garbage from the villages, turning the Citarum into a gigantic sewer. Relying on homemade measures, villagers try to filter out bacteria